Hi friends, welcome to the Faber-Castell Creativity for Kids class today. And today I will be doing one of the most fun kits that I have worked on recently called Squeegeez, Magic Reveal Art. Now this is our Squeegeez Magic Reveal Art Kawaii kit. We have 5 other ones to do as well. So I'll show you a couple samples of what you're creating. So this is from our dragon kit. So this is the art of squeegeeing. And what you're doing is you're pulling paint across paper that is printed with an image. And you don't see the image until you pull the paint across it. So this one here, this set is from our unicorn set. That rainbow, this beautiful rose. So today, during our class, you'll get to see the images from our Kawaii kit be revealed. So let's go ahead and open up the kit and see what's inside. Okay. So we have our awesome squeegee, and this is like a real deal squeegee with a rubber tip on it. You can see here our handy dandy instructions, our beautiful paints. And then inside here, you're given some sparkly foil stickers. This is rainbow foil. We have 1 printed sheet, 2 printed sheets, and 3 printed sheets. So you can see a little bit of what the image is, but once you put paint on it, it reveals the total image. Now before we get there, we do have some practice paper here. So this paper is a little bit thinner and it's bound at the top. So you know this is the practice paper. You're also given, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of blank cardstock. So this is the little thicker paper, and this is for you to create whatever designs you want to. And then add stickers however you'd like. So let's go ahead and just take a look. Oh, and this is little sticky putty. So if you want to hang up your artwork on your wall, you can do that. So this is what that's for. We'll put that aside. All right, so as always, when you're using paint, we highly recommend covering your work surface. So this is a non-toxic acrylic paint that dries permanently on some surfaces. Paint may stain clothing, fabric, and other surfaces, so cover your work surface and wear a smock or old clothing when you are painting. Clean up any spills immediately while the paint is still wet. Have water and paper towels handy for wiping your squeegee off. When finished creating, wash your squeegee with water to remove the paint and dry with a paper towel. Paint can settle and separate over time, so shake each tube before you begin painting. All right, now in the instructions, it shows you where to place the paint for the best results. And we're gonna just use some practice paper first. So tear a sheet from the practice paper pad, and then we're gonna put some paint at the top and do a practice squeegee. So let's do that. Let me get my surface ready here with some paper towels. Got some paper towels on hand here for wiping off the squeegee. So we'll put that to the side. All right, so here's our practice pad. I'm just going to rip off one piece and put it right here. Now I'm going to have the paint, I'm going to put the paint right up here at the top. And I'm going to leave enough room so I can put my fingers up here to hold the paper in place. Again, we want to get our paints out and just shake the tubes to make sure that the paint If it has separated, it's getting nice and mixed up again, because that's what paint does sometimes. So I'm going to go from lightest to darkest, and I'm going to put some yellow, and I'm going to do just a little line like that. Like, it's a very small amount of paint goes a long way. So I'm going to do a little bit of yellow, a little bit of orange, and I am putting the caps back on just to keep track of them. A little bit of pink. And as I'm taking the caps off, I'm shaking the paint down towards the tip, and that will hopefully get rid of any air bubbles. So like while the cap is still on, I'm just shaking the paint down towards the tip in order for there to be less air bubbles that come out. All right, so this is enough just to show a little practice. You would want to go all the way over to the other side of your paper, but again, this is just a practice, so I'm just showing you what this looks like when you use your squeegee and squeegee down. So I'm going to hold the paper at the top with my fingers. I'm going to place the squeegee on our practice paper and pull the paint down like that. So it creates this beautiful rainbow. Now on my squeegee, I still have some paint left over. So if you want, you could try and just experiment. What would it look like if I went the opposite direction? Or what would it look like if I moved my squeegee over just a little bit? Or maybe you want to flip your paper around and do a little bit more squeegeeing just on the other side. So it's all up to you, however you want to practice pulling the paint across your page. But it's really cool because this is all about experimenting with squeegeeing paint. So we'll put that aside. Now to clean off your squeegee, like I said in the instructions, you can just grab a paper towel and just run it across your squeegee to get the paint off. And here I don't even use water because I'm going to be using the squeegee again. So I'm just making sure that I have all the paint off like that. And I'll put that to the side. Okay, so let's go ahead and do one of our magic reveal sheets next. So here is one of our magic reveal sheets, and I'm going to get a different piece of to cover my work surface because I got paint on that one. Alright, so just like I did the practice piece, I'm just going to put a little bit of paint across the top of the page and make sure that I go all the way across this time because I want the whole page mostly covered with paint. So you can do whatever pattern you want. You don't have to use all the colors, but I do like all the colors in the kit, so I am going to use them all again. So this time I'm doing yellow on each side and orange next. And it's okay to touch the colors together like this because they're going to be blended anyway when you use the squeegee. And here's our pink. A little bit of purple. And then green in the center. Actually, this is teal. So teal in the center. Alright. Alright, so this is what it looks like. I left enough room for my fingers to hold the paper. And you just, again, you just place your squeegee at the top. And when you pull down, you'll see the entire image up here. So, ta-da! So you can see what is on the paper here. And actually this design goes this way. So even though this design goes horizontal, I held the paper and I pulled the squeegee down just because it's a little easier to pull the squeegee down rather than across. So we'll set that one aside and let it dry. Now, again, just like before, there's a bunch of paint left over on our squeegee. So I'm going to grab one of the non-practice paper blanks. So this has nothing printed on it. And I'm just going to play around by moving my squeegee in some different ways to see what that looks like. So I'm going to do some maybe little zigzags. And then maybe around like that, and then some more little zigzags, just like that. So these beautiful colors, these lovely rainbow lines, they create awesome backgrounds for things. So like the next thing you could do is take markers or even a paintbrush and your paint and write your name or paint your name on this because it just makes this beautiful background. So there's a lot of different things that you can do with it. After I'm just gonna wipe the paint from my squeegee again. I'll just use this one again. And you just pull it across, just gathering all that paint up. And you can actually use this paint if you want to, if you're so creative, and you want to reuse the paint that you're taking off the squeegee other than doing more squeegee arts with your paper, you could just use a paintbrush and use it to paint a picture or to write your name on your beautiful background. But we do give you these cool stickers. So in this kit, we have a little milkshake, a donut, and an ice cream cone, as well as some strawberries and fruit slices and sprinkles. So after your paper is all dry, you can always just go back with your stickers. And you can see it's a clear sticker printed with our foil. And then you can add your stickers to your beautiful background and create a fun little scene. So as I mentioned earlier, this is one of 6 kits. So there are 6 different themes of Squeegees. We have unicorn, we have space, we have dragons, we have, this one is Kawaii, we have mermaid. See what other ones do we have. You can go online to Creativity for Kids and check out all of the different ones that we do have available and try them out as you please. So this is almost a finished piece. I want to just add a couple more little sprinkles here. Little stars. And of course, each kit has its own stickers and foil color for the stickers, as well as color palette for the squeegee art. So this one has the yellow, orange, pink, purple, teal. Our unicorn includes a red in there. Our mermaid has a couple different blues and purples in there. So lots to explore. Get the strawberry. There. Here's our sparkly stickers on our really cool squeegeed paper. All right, now if you do want to go ahead and hang this up on your wall, we recommend just take, this is like the sticky, it's like sticky wall tack. So do test out a little piece on your wall before you stick the full thing on, but it should come off very easily. So just take one little square and you can just kind of work it around and make it nice and soft. And what you can do, well, I'll just use this one, just put a little piece in each corner, just like this, and you're ready to hang up your beautiful squeegee artwork. Ta-da! So that'll just stick right up on the wall for you. All right, maybe we should do one more. I want to show you what it looks like if you do dots as well as the lines. So we'll put that to the side there. So using the practice paper, I'm going to do a double squeegee. Well, actually, I'm going to just add dots into where the squeegee lines are. So we'll go with, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and just add some yellow dots onto the paper, just like this. And although they look like dots right now, when you squeegee over them, they might not. So it's all about experimenting. So you can add lines, or you can add dots, or you can add squigglies to your paper with the paint, just to see what that looks like. Now, I do recommend being very careful with how much paint you add to your paper before you squeegee, because as I showed you, you do get a bunch of paint left over on your squeegee. So you don't want to like color in a full image with your paint. You want to be mindful of that. And I'll just go I'll go with the yellow over here. Alright, so to show you a little closer up, what I did, I created circles with the yellow and then I filled them in with color. And then I just put some colors up at the top. So let's see what that looks like. Ready? Ooh. So, the circles that I created with the yellow paint kind of held the color that I put inside in. And then somehow, some way, some magical way, that color that was in the circle spread downward outside of the circle. So again, it's just amazing how magical it is playing with a squeegee and some paint. Now, I'm going to just do a little cross section here. And that creates kind of like a plaid pattern, like that. Or maybe you want to do another practice sheet with the paint that's already on your squeegee and try and make a rainbow. Let's see that. Ooh. Again, with an awesome background for something. So you could even just fold it in half and then create a little greeting card for someone with this beautiful blend of colors. So the squeegees, I love how easy it is to create these gorgeous backgrounds of color. All right, let's see. I do want to do one more and do an actual rainbow. I do want to try and make an actual rainbow. There we go. So I'll use one of the heavier duty, and I'm going to, let's see, I'll do this. So I'm going to put the paint down here and then use my squeegee to kind of just rotate it around. So again, with our colors, so you want to keep enough space right here and up here to hold the paper in place. So I'm not going to put the paint all the way to the edge. So this will be the center of my rainbow. And then just add the colors that you want each layer of your rainbow to be. A bigger pink band of color, a little bit of purple, and then a little bit of teal. So I'll hold that up so you can see a little bit better, like that. And I'm going to hold the squeegee upside down because I'm going to rotate it around the paper like a rainbow shape. So I'm gonna just hold the paper in place and just pull it around like that. Yay! So that is how you make a successful rainbow. Cool. And again, you can use the rest of the paint on your squeegee for a couple more pulls. All right, well, thank you so much for joining us today for our Squeegeez art. And I hope that this interested you enough to try it on your own. Again, if you would like to do this and you have done it and you have an older friend or a parent who wants to take pictures of it and show it up on our social media, we would love to see what you do. So I look forward to seeing some of that. And thank you for joining me, and I hope you join me next time. Have a good day. Bye-bye.